just making some pens here now. What? G'day guys, how you doing this morning? Another half-inch of rain on my hay. God darn it anyway. Try to get you guys some footage of square baling and it just keeps raining on me. Son of a bitch. And I raked it too yesterday. It wasn't quite cured enough. And would have bailed up today for sure. Of course. Overnight, give us a shot of rain again. Dagnabbit. Wasn't even in the forecast. So today I guess we're gonna let me see. Well, I'll start over here on this side. So we're gonna change all these belts on the 1680, the first one I bought. The turned up one here. So we're gonna do the spreader belt. The chopper belt and pulley was brand new 2 years ago, so I didn't get that. This Octagon belt, the shoe drive belt, I believe is what they call it. I'm not sure. 8-sided belt or whatever, Octagon. Goes up there, you see that chunk missing out of there? So we're going to take that jack shaft apart, all apart in here, take those chains off both sides. Get at that guy. We put a new fan belt on 2 years ago and I got a spare one. So I'm not going to change that. I got to get that off though to get to here. And I also got to get this off to get to here, to this Octagon belt. So we're going to take this one off too. We got to pull that shield off. I got a new one of these. Got a new Octagon belt. Right here, kind of zing-zangs up in here. So I got to take all these 3 off, or 2 off to get to this third one in the back. So I'm going to do that one. And like I said, well, I got to take all that off. I'm going to do that one, the spreader belt, which is in behind the Octagon belt that drives this shoe drive here. So I got to take that one off. And then, when I get all the new belts on and everything running, I got to do a major wash job on this thing yet. But I just kind of cleaned out that side where I was working on that PTO. Yes, I'm still waiting for a clutch, or the torsion plate they call it. I'll climb up there real quick and show you. Man, I woke up this morning with a fucking headache. 4 o'clock in the morning, rain. My fucking neck, I thought was gonna explode. Headache all to hell. So here's the torsion spring. See, it's wore pretty good. It was all sitting like this, like that when it was bolted to the engine. We took it off the engine and some pieces fell out of the back, like little pieces of crap like this. So that's going to be part of the job, and that goes on here. And we got that new bushing because they told me to put a new bushing in because the shaft on the 90 gearbox was wore pretty good. So I changed that already, and that's when I noticed when we pulled that plate off that she was falling apart. But look at all the oil in here. But like I said, I'm not going to bother changing it. Yeah, there, I need that wrench. 3/4, I believe. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave all this stuff up here. And I'll back my truck over here. I'll use it down there. So this is going to be fun putting all the stuff back in here, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Got the engine blocked up. They're on blocks because the 90 gearbox is actually the back part of the motor mount, if you can see it there. So anyway, I got that to do. I'm thinking our peas are probably a week away. If we try to get them desiccated this weekend here yet. Well, that was handy of me to leave that sitting out there. Hopefully it didn't get too wet. But I should get a new chain for here. Right up in here. little 40 chain, I believe that is 40 or 50. This is probably a 50. That was new last year, so I probably should change that. I do have a new auger drive belt. You can see there's a little piece there. It's not too bad, but I gotta put the hydro drive belt, which is, if you can see it, let's see, right there, the double pulley, that is the hydro drive belt and auxiliary pump drive belt. Actually the hydro drive drives on its own, but it's such a mess in here. But I got to take all that apart to get that other belt in anyway, so I might as well change that too. The pickup is good. I got 2 belts ordered, because when you hear something, if you didn't know, when you buy new pickup belts, geez, the sun is really irritating today. If you buy new pickup belts, you got to change 2 in order for them to tighten the right way. So I had one that was ripped on here, and we tied it with some baler twine. We had wet flax get in. I can't remember which one it was, and the belt jumped over the divider disc and stretched the belt all to shit. So, like I said, I got to change 2. So I bought 4 because my other combine had a ripped one too. So I'm going to take 2 out and replace 2 with 2 new belts. That way when you tighten your tighteners on the end, actually this one I need a bearing too. I never even thought of that. That's okay, I should be able to get her at Dean's in town at old H&L there. But yeah, here's your tightener down here. So when you tighten these up, tighten your pickup belts, then they'll pull straight and tighten them all evenly. If you only do one, these other belts are all stretched and they'll always want to try to walk over. I figured that out the hard way about 10 years ago when we had the 2188s, when we redid the pickup belts. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the leaks. I got that leak fixed last year, put a new hose on. But I have this leak in here to fix as well, as well. Just pull these little clips off here. There's an auxiliary pump in here too. Let's see. Right here. This guy right here. So I got an ORB female coupler. So I got that. We're going to change out that too. Changed this hose last year. And yeah, it was leaking pretty good too. So anyway, it was on a Sunday. A good old Princess Auto pulled through for me on that one. But I'll bring the air hose over. We'll blow all this crap out of there, get that off, and we'll put a new coupler on there. Right, Peach? Anyway, enough bullshit in here. Well, the bastards did me again. Look at the coupler. Now that ain't gonna work. That there, look at here, and look at here. They're both Pioneer couplers. But, look at the fucking threads too. So, you gotta go back to case and get a frickin' coupler, I guess. Man. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I got it all apart, got most of it cleaned out of there. She's a frickin' mess here, but so I gotta go get one of those now. Jeepers. Anyway. Oh well, I guess we'll work on the belts now. Okay guys. So what you gotta do, this is what I do anyway. You gotta take this off. This is your shiv for your fan speed. So there's a pin goes through here. You pull the cotter pin, you pull the pin out. This piece swings out of the way. This is attached to your variable drive motor speed deal thingy. Right there's a little electric motor. Then you pull your shiv right out. Let the belt go right down, and then you roll it on your adjustable one and get the belt over inside of there. Then it comes off. Easy as that. Now, we're gonna go up top here, put the ratchet wrench on there, loosen that tightener off, and we can get this belt off of here. Okay? So, oops, I cut my sweatpants. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna take this off, get this belt in there. Actually, it doesn't look too bad to do, but we're gonna have to do some fishing, I think. But kind of comes up and goes in around there. So anyway, we'll get this ripped apart, and I'll bring you back in a bit here. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you this. I got this well, I got two off now. I got that one hanging there, but this one in here, I like how they put those stupid nut bolts in there. What do you call them? Stove bolts with the flat screw on the back, and then they paint the fucking thing so you can't ever get it off. That was real good. Anyway, oh, I hear a hawk just giving her. Excuse me. You know what? I know why they charge so much for working on combines, because I hate working on combines. You think you got it all washed off? Look at all that itchy shit. Anyways. Okay. So you gotta have your tightener. And here's the linkage here. So you gotta have that down. And you gotta put it in there and get it up over here. Then you gotta put that back in there. Like to run your pulley. And then this arm swings up top of here after, like that, and that's how you get the belt in. It's a real see you next Tuesday, but we got her anyway. So I'll get it put back in there, and I'll show you what I did to get it back on after I get it hanging in there. That one I don't care, I'm just gonna leave it hang. And then we gotta take this one off next, and then we can get to the spreader belt. Man, what a shit show. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so you gotta take, I got the new one in there now. You gotta take the top of the belt and put it over the tightener, down on top of the pulley. The bottom one has to come in behind the tightener. You see how I got it here? So you have to fish that around there. Anyway, once you get that done, you put this sumbitch back up here, like that. And then put the nut on. And then this thing here, this guy here can go into here with your washer and your little pin there. So anyway, I'll get this all back together, and then we'll work on getting this guy off. So okay guys, so this hexagon shaft or octagon or whatever, you got to take the tightener here, loosen that off, and then you can just actually pull it and roll it off of this big pulley. I got the spreader belt in here right now, but anyway, it goes like that and goes back around. But in order to get the spreader belt off, you see I yanked it around here already. It was up on top. Here, hang on. So it was up on top of here. So that's why it's down here. I pulled it around the pulley. But I forgot there's a little shield there to hold the belt on. Same thing on the back. You take your tightener off and loop it around. Pull the tightener down, take the belt off. So here it is hanging here. She's a long bugger. But in order to get the spreader belt off, we got to pull the 4 bolts on the big pulley and take the pulley off. So that's what we'll do next, and I'll show you how it's on there. Okay, so remember that I was telling you about this thing there? I'm right here, guys. So the belt goes underneath here. I think what you do is you put the belt on. Well, I know that's what you do. Put the belt on first, and then you put the little guide there, and the belt goes through this little loop-de-loop here. And then around to the back and onto the tightener. So it's really not too hard of a job. There. It's really not too hard of a job. It's just you got to take so much other crap off to get to the other stuff, basically. So anyway, that's what's going to be next, I guess. I'll go get that new belt, and I'll Get it thrown on. Hey, check this out, guys. You see this little, look at this Velcro tie they got now. Well, that's not it. This one. It's Velcro. Isn't that nice? That is nice. That's the second one I got now. Okay, well, I'll go and put this on. I'll bring you back when I get her all up there and show you what I done. There she is, guys. We got her on. So now, all I gotta do is put this on here, like so. Just like that. Put the nuts back on there. And she's good to go. Fuck, I thought this was a new belt. Close enough. Anyway, I'll get the nuts on here. And there she goes down there up to the tightener. So I'll have to tighten that up yet. But I'm going to get these on here. I think I'm going to leave this big pulley off because I can get in here a little bit better without the dagnabbit thing. So I got get this little sumbitch out here. Oh, hate that. Okay. And then off of here, and she's just a real rigmarole. There's the pulley. Come on, baby. Here, hang on. There, that's better. Now I don't have to hold the camera right perfect for you guys that bitch that I record with a fucking potato. Anyway, you get the point. I need two hands. You know, I was thinking the other day, I thought, shit, you know what? Old straight pipes might have to shut this channel down and start a new one for the guys that don't like the swearing. It'll just be straight pipe, waters, flowers. That's all he does. For all you pansy ass motherfuckers that don't like the swearing. Whatever. Don't fucking watch then. I don't give a shit. You got great content, but you got bad language. Ah, fuck you. Anyway, I think I gotta take this chain. I have to take that chain off. Might just be easier to pop this whole piece of tin off here, I think. Right here and get it in, because I gotta pop that chain off too and then get it over to there. So this is gonna be great. Okay. So we got that little V-belt tightened up. I think that's probably going to be pretty good for now anyways. It's going to stretch, so I'm going to have to probably come back and tighten it later. I took all my shields off of here because I like to see the belts. There's enough shields on this damn thing without having all that stuff on there. So anyway, I will just trying to figure this out here. I think I'm going to, well, I guess I got it off here already. I'm going to work on getting this off of here now. But I think I'm going to have to wait for some help. So, we'll see how that goes. These guys get off work or whatever, I'll try and get them to help me, because I'm thinking I might take this off here. I don't know if I take this off, then I might not get it back on. But whatever, we'll see. But first, I guess we might as well start by taking this chain off. That's fairly easy. I'll just loosen the tightener and take her right off of there. So, good enough. See you in a few. Well, guys, as you can see, I really got to take her apart here. Holy mackerel. Anyway, just to get to the stupid belt, you gotta take all this tin off in here. And the little bracket there that holds everything together. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Oh well, we'll get her figured out. But I think I'm gonna try to pop that chain right off. And get that belt over there. And I pretty much got everything off of here now. So I could probably just lift it straight up off of there And I don't need to worry about this too much here, I don't think. So I guess that's the plan. I'll keep on chugging along here and taking more shit apart, and hopefully we get her out here soon. Anyway, see you in a few here. Okay guys, thought I'd show you this. If you're changing this 8-sided bitch here. Whoa, just about circumcised myself. Yee! Okay, so this bolt here holds the tightener bushing, which is all fine. But look how wide the belt is. Look at the size of the space. You gotta pull this bolt out, loosen this bottom guy, and the one in the back there, you see the nuts loose, and flip this bottom one down, loosen that off enough, and this one will go up out of the way. You can get your belt in there. So I'm pretty much getting ready here to get her put back together now. It's got to tighten up these nuts back up here, and we'll be back at her. So if you can see in there, see that nut here that holds this bracket, Brackenridge, right in there, and get this tightened back up, nice and tight like a twig. I need a couple Antoines around this fucking joint here. So anyway, we'll get her. I'm gonna tighten that up, then we'll work on bringing that belt back over. We got to get the belt over here next, so that could be fun. Anyway, I'll let you go for now and keep on chugging along here. See you in a few. Alright guys, well, we got her all tuned up on this side. Now we got all the belts changed, all the return chains and everything are good. I just got to adjust the clean grain elevator chain yet. We put brand new 50 chain on here this spring, and new 50 chain on the elevator drive, on the return elevator drive. They're all brand new, brand new jack shaft belt, new 8-side belt, new fan drive belt last year, and new spreader belt and new chopper belt 2 years ago. So they're all good now. So I guess that pretty much does it for this side and this part of this video. So stay tuned for more. We have to go to the city tomorrow, I guess, and get some more parts for over here. I'll show you. I got to get that coupler tomorrow, and we're gonna get some a couple boxes of chain, get some 40 chain, a couple boxes of 50, and the feeder reverser chain that's in there is a 60 heavy, so we'll get a couple boxes of that shit. And then I got to get a auger unloader belt yet. I cannot find the one that I bought, so I have no idea where the hell it is. But anyway, this chain here I replaced last year. This one I didn't. This one's 40 chain, still original. Still got the red paint on her. Just about 5,000 hours on that piece of chain. That's pretty dandy. But anyway, I guess. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.